situation continues to be volatile in the Imphal Valley in Manipur, with protesters out on the streets till late at night, forcing the security personnel to resort to tear gas shelling to disperse them from multiple locations. Even Chief Minister Ran Biren Singh's ancestral house was not spared by the protesters. As per inputs, security personnel had to fire several rounds in the air and resort to tear gas shelling to finally disperse the crowd that had gathered outside the Chief Minister's personal residence. Now, total chaos descended on Manipur's Valley district yesterday as protesters damaged public property and attacked residences of several ministers and MLAs as reports came of the recovery of 6 bodies, including 3 women and 3 children, in violence-hit Jiribam. As protesters targeted the residences of public representatives, unprecedented scenes were witnessed on the streets of Imphal, with MLA as KP seen rushing to the police bulletproof vehicle in what was a narrow escape. She had to be hurriedly escorted to the police vehicle by security forces when a mob tried to attack her in the heart of Imphal. The residence of MLA R.K. Imo Singh, who incidentally happens to be the son-in-law of Chief Minister Ran Biren Singh, was also set on fire by angry protesters. Some of the minister's residence was attacked on more than one occasion by the protesters. Now, for instance, the police had to resort to blank firing and tear gas shelling to disperse protesters from outside the residence of Minister L. Susindro, which faced multiple attacks as per reports. As per inputs, around 10 protesters sustained injuries in last evening's police action. Torch rallies were also witnessed in several parts of Imphal Valley as the women folk took to the streets to register their anger. The Kokomi, an Imphal-based civil society organization, launched an indefinite stir at the Ima market, making several demands to the Manipur government and the government of India. Kokomi has set a 24-hour deadline for the state government and center to take stringent military action against those responsible for the killings. Kokomi has also urged the MLAs to sit for a discussion to resolve the year-long crisis. Internally displaced persons held torch rallies at several locations in Imphal. Torch rallies and human chains were also staged at places like Wangjing and Kakching. Amid all this, reports have also been doing rounds that several BJP MLAs may step down owing to public pressure. While several names of MLAs speculated to quit their post are coming to the fore, there has been no official confirmation on it so far. Meanwhile, the Manipur government has imposed a curfew in the valley districts of Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, and Thopal in the wake of the situation. Internet services has also been suspended in all valley districts and the hill districts of Kangpokpi and Churachandpur to curb rumor mongering and the spread of hate speech and inflammatory videos on social media. Meanwhile, the center on Saturday took note of the fragile security situation in Manipur. directing security forces to restore peace. The Ministry of Home Affairs said that armed miscreants from both communities in conflict have been indulging in violence, leading to unfortunate loss of lives and disruption in public order. Meanwhile, as per reports, the Manipur government has also requested the centre to review and withdraw the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which was reimposed in 6 police station areas of the state. Over 250 people have died and more than 50,000 have been displaced in the violence in Manipur so far. That began on May 3rd, 2023. And for more on this, we have our colleague Lucky Boy Singh joining us over the phone line. Lucky, good morning. How are things right now out there in Manipur, especially in Imphal and Chiribam? Are there indication of more protests today? What are you picking up from your sources, Lucky Boy?
Yes, Chipen, by seeing the act of angry mob that was happened yesterday, since till late night yesterday, several houses of ministers and MLAs of BJP and Alliance Party have been burned down, and except the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh residence, maximum of the BJP MLAs residents in Imphal Valley have been vandalized, have been burned down by the angry mob who have been demanding the resignation, as they are unable to protect the life of civilians. Even the 10 months old infant was killed at Jiribam by armed miscreants. So those MLAs and ministers of the government of Manipur who are unable to control the situation of violence in the state and who are not able to protect the civilians' life in the state, so they are demanding the resignation of all the MLAs. So all the houses of BJP, MLAs and Alliance Party have been targeted yesterday late evening. But yesterday, due to huge number of security forces, particularly Assam Rifles and Indian Army in front of the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's personal residence, so mob could not successfully burn down or vandalize the residence of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Right. But yes, maximum of the houses of MLAs and ministers have been targeted and have been burned down.
That's right. Now, Lucky Boy, till what time did the protests continue or go on last night? We are getting inputs that around 10 protesters were injured in police action.
Yes, Chipen, yesterday till 2 of this early morning, there is midnight. The protest continues as they have been targeting the mostly protected houses, particularly the house of Minister like Sanktam Sushindro, PHED Minister, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's residence, Minister T.H. Biswajit's residence. These are the main that have been targeted. And yes, Minister Govindas Ponthaujam's residence was also burned down. MLA Paunam Brojan's residence at Wangjing was also totally burned down. So all the maximally majorly affected houses were Minister Govindas Ponthaujam's and MLA Paunam Brojan. These are the 2 houses who have been maximally affected by the mob. And yes, security forces also fired heavy live rounds and tear gas sales, smoke bombs towards the mob to disperse, but the mob did not move back. So there have been there were scuffles and there were confrontation between the security forces and the mob there, and it continues till 2 of this morning.
Right, like now, speaking of attacks on ministers' residences, now when mob takes action, things go out of control. Lucky. Now, the public anger that we witnessed last night was terrifying. I should say it's terrifying. Now, where are the MLAs or the ministers taking shelter? Where are they right now? Are they still holed up? Are they still there at their residences which were attacked last night, or where are they right now, Lucky?
Yes, maximum of the MLAs are now running towards the Chief Minister's Secretariat and other unidentified and safe areas. And yet, some MLAs and ministers are at Delhi right now. So, yes, they will be coming back today, and they will be having a meeting. And we have also heard that 19 MLAs who have submitted memorandum to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be resigning from the BJP party as well as from the seat of MLA, as they have mentioned yesterday to us that they are also angry regarding the present situation, as they are unable to protect the civilians, so they want for the resignation from their post. This is the news that we have got yesterday from the various MLAs and ministers of BJP party. And yes, as they were outside the state, Minister Susindro is outside the state, Minister Biswajit is outside the state, and maximum ministers and MLAs are outside the state. So they will be arriving back, and those MLAs who are at Imphal, they have been running and rushing towards the Chief Minister's official residence, the Chief Minister's secretary, which is a highly protected area as of now.
Indeed, Lucky. So unfortunate to witness these harrowing situations, the reality out there in Manipur, especially in Imphal. Now, Lucky Boy, another question I have for you. Has there been any appeal made from the government side to the public to exercise restraint? Has the government, especially the N. Biren Singh government, reached out to the public?
Chipen, yesterday, the government have banned the internet, so people could not see any appeal or request from the side of government to refrain from any violence act. So people in the state of Manipur did not receive any appeal or request from the government to refrain from the violence that had been happening yesterday.
That's right, Lucky Boy. Thank you very much indeed for all the details. We shall be coming back to you again in our later bulletins as the day progresses. Thank you for that.